First one's not too bad, right? I put a little square in there, but it shouldn't bother you. Hopefully. What do you do first? Add A. Here's the term with y in it, so I want to get rid of this guy. So m plus A. Alright. You suck, poor little green dude. Oh, you little green dude. Okay. And then the last thing, what do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of d squared. Multiplying, so I just divide. What does that mean? Something to you guys?
What?
I don't know. Some of you guys like to be d squared.
No, we thought it was L, so we were like,
Oh, I see.
debating
I
whether it was
see.
an L or a D.
L doesn't loop all the way around. D does. I know, it's just barely. Yes. You'll be right. There it is. Now this guy, what's weird about this guy? There's two P's. No, there isn't. Oh, you love what I just said. There isn't two P's. There's one P that was distributed, so you just undistribute it. What the shit am I talking about? If I take a P out, so P times what would have been P? 1. Not P times P is what? I'm undistributing. So what would have been here so that when I did the P times it, I got P? 1. What would have been here, so P times it is PRT. RT. See how they both just lost a P because I took it back out. I divided it back out. And then I want P by itself. What is P with that I don't want? The whole freaking 1 plus RT. I don't want any of that. And what's the P doing to it? So how do I get rid of this? Divide by 1 plus RT. So anytime you have more than one of the letter you're trying to solve for, you get it all on one side and factor it out. Undistribute it. And then just divide by the crap you don't want. Okay. Okay. So, just to get you ready for this little handout, doesn't actually have much to do with this here, but it's in that next section about percentages, and it kind of sucks that students are coming out of high school not really understanding percentages too well. It just makes me sad. Like the word of. Everybody used to know what the word of meant in math, but now so few do. How would you do 28% of 11 in your calculator? What would you put in your calculator? 28% of 11. Yes, multiply. Of means multiply. Used to be just a thing everybody did. And now they're not telling you for some damn reason. I don't know.
They'll teach you cursive anymore.
Really? Well, that explains it. Like I can talk. You taught me cursive. What exactly would you put in your calculator then? 0.28 times 11. 11. And then whatever the shit that is. 3.08? Alright. I thought he was doing it. No. Alright, fine. Now, some of you guys know what I mean when I say is over of. Is over of? Does that sound at all familiar? Some of you guys? It might be better if you don't know, because that's a crappy way to do it, to be honest. You ready? So these kind of questions. Let me write this question down, see if it sounds familiar. 17 is what? Coming in. What percent of 68? This is so much easier a problem if you just put it into equation form. It is basically somebody reading an equation. So what do I mean that? 17. Okay, 17 is, what would that be in math? Equals. What percent? X of times 68. Can you solve that equation? You don't need is over of. You know P over 100. You don't even know that shit. If you like that shit, you know that shit. but I wish they would just teach this. This is much more direct. Yes? Yes, right? How do you solve this? Divide by 68, right? That's the only reason that x is not by itself yet.
That's
17,
is over of.
say again?
That's is over
And that's the is over of.
without being.
But see, you can make any statement like this. I don't care which part you don't know, they all become an equation with the exact same format. You don't have to stop and think and, I don't know, either way, it doesn't really matter, but still. And this actually, 17 goes into 68. Yeah, so be careful, what's the answer? 1/4, I like it, which is 25%. Kick ass. Kick in some ass. So let me give you this sheet. How much time do I got? What time is it?
Wait, so the what is the x, right?
Say again?
The what is the x, right?
Yeah, anywhere the what is. If this would have said what is something percent, you would have put an X here.
Okay.
17 is 13% of what, you would have put a what in place of the 68.
Oh,
But an X, sorry.
okay. Your next, yeah.
So I want you to work on the side that says section 2.4. We'll see how far we can make it. 12. Twitter. You're gonna kill yourself. Fall down. Okay, I'll try that. So the side that says 2.4, the side that says percent group work. So I'd love it if you guys would work together. If you need to borrow a calculator, give me a second. I'll be over there. You can come up with your ID and borrow one. Give me a minute.
What's that we're doing?
2.4, the one that says percent group work. The one that's got a big box at the top. So not the side with the triangle. Don't worry.